Hi there. All nice and relaxed? Good. How are you? Okay. So here to look at that tooth today, is that right? Clean out that cavity, get it filled. Wonderful. Okay. Start by popping on some gloves. In much pain at all? Okay, no problem. We'll have you sorted very soon. So, here's what I'd like to do today. I'd like to begin by having a look at all your teeth. So, we know the one that's giving you trouble, but we'll take a quick look at all of them. Once we've done that, we'll clean out that cavity really well, give it a really good clean, and then fill it. It will need an anaesthetic, a local anaesthetic, but what we'll do is we'll put some anaesthetic gel on there first so you don't feel that needle, okay? Shouldn't take too long and hopefully will certainly be pain-free afterwards, okay? Any questions for me before we begin? Okay, well, if at any point you're not happy, you're feeling uncomfortable, if it's painful, anything like that, just raise your hand, give me a wave, and we can stop, and then we can start again when you're ready, okay? There is no rush. Fantastic, okay. So, if you could just begin by opening your mouth for me, not too wide. I was going to use this to hold down your tongue and take a little look with my light. Okay, so open wide for me. Okay, here we go. Yep. Okay, thank you. I can certainly see that cavity, and the rest of your teeth are looking good. Just going to check with this mirror and the light again, okay? So, open wide again, but as is comfortable for you, okay? Here we go. So I'm just taking a really good look around your mouth at all those teeth. I mean, they're all looking very good otherwise, which is great news. So other than today, just your standard regular checks and cleans from here on in. To be honest, thank you. With that cavity, I think you've just been unlucky this time, because the rest of your teeth look absolutely fantastic. Okay, so what we'll do is we will numb the area for you, okay? Just some gel first to numb this area, okay? Before we give you the needle, so then you won't feel that little sting, okay? So, it's just a gel. I'm just going to rub it on the gum, okay? So, open nice and wide for me. Okay. Fantastic. Thank you. And then what I'm going to do is just to give it a gentle rub, okay? That's great. Okay. Fantastic. We'll just give that a minute to start to get to work. I don't want to rush this part because I don't want that gum to feel anything. Okay. And then it's just one little needle, and that will get the rest of the gum feeling nice and numb. Okay. Once we've got that numb feeling, we can go ahead and get that tooth sorted. Okay? Fantastic. Thumbs up. I get that as we go, talking will be more difficult, so thumbs up, thumbs down. Waving. Whatever you need to do, if you need my attention, okay? I'll try not to ask you questions. I know it's difficult sometimes, but if I do, a little thumb up, thumb down would be great. Okay? Fab. So, what I'm going to do now, that should be working, is literally just give your gum a little tap with this. It's not sharp at all. You just have to tell me if you can feel anything. So you will be able to feel the pressure, but hopefully you won't be able to feel the sensation. Okay, so open wide. Thank you. Can you feel that? Okay, good. So, small injection in your gum. Just this one, okay? Okay with needles? Yeah, okay, good. So, if you like, you can close your eyes now and I will tell you when it's all finished and you're okay to open again, alright? Great, so nice and wide for me. Okay, here we go. Ready? That's great. Doing really well. I'm guessing you didn't really feel that too much then in the end? Almost there. One more. Fantastic. Wanted to use all of that to make sure that you really are nice and numb for the rest of this, okay? Once again, I'll just give that a few moments to get to work and then we'll tap around the lower part of the gum just to make sure we're properly without feeling down there, okay? Great. Then what we'll do is we'll pop some cotton in the top and bottom so we can get to the teeth nice and easily. I know we're not at the top, but I like to do both to just move that cheek, okay? And then we'll start with the cleaning out. There will be suction along the way because I will also be popping some water in there, but please don't worry, okay? Fantastic. So, same tool again, but this time slightly lower down on your gum, okay? You'll feel the pressure again, so if you can feel anything other than that pressure, let me know, okay? So, nice and wide for me. Just again to make sure. Good. Okay, fantastic. Let's pop that cotton into the cheeks. So, just these. This won't touch at all. It's just to position it. Okay, so upper first. Okay, ready? Yep. Is that comfortable? Okay, you'll feel that one more than you will the bottom one because you should be nice and numb at the bottom. So, I'll help this one into place, okay? So nice and wide for me. That's great. Oh, well done. How does that feel? A little odd? Bit strange? Yeah. No, that's absolutely fine. Okay. So, I'll make a start. Just cleaning this tooth out, okay? I'm not going to use a drill or any of the electrical tools because it's quite small. So, I'd like to just use a manual tool. It's much less invasive and it gets the job done just as well. Okay. I'll be using the mirror as well to really be sure of where it is I'm going. Now then, again, any pain, any discomfort, or if you simply want to stop, just raise that hand for me. Okay. Ready? Good. So, nice and wide for me. Okay. In many ways, now that you're numb, that's the worst part over. I think the thought of having that injection is often the worst part for some people. So once that's out the way, you can often see people visibly relax. So that's great. Okay. Staying open for me. That's wonderful. It's cleaning up very nicely, actually. There's actually very little scale around the tooth, so, as I say, I think you've just been very unlucky because you're taking great care of your teeth, so. I'm just going to switch up the tool quickly, just for this one. Give that jaw relax for a second. That's great. So, just cleaning out again. You ready? Nice and wide for me. Thank you. Okay. You're doing really well. It's always people's least favourite appointment, I think. Nobody ever says, oh, I love going to the dentist. And especially when you need some work doing. Almost there, well done. Okay, good. Really good. Just some suction for you quickly. This makes a noise, okay, but nothing too bad. Nice and wide for me. Here we go. Okay, great. So, nice and wide for me again. I'm just going to take a quick look with the light just to check that we're nice and clean. Okay? Thank you. Nice and wide. That's wonderful. Well done. Great. Fantastic. So, before I start using water, just need to pop a bib on there for you. I'm very sorry, I should have done it first. I was that eager to get on, so. First, a nice material one. Just in case any water should splash, it's unlikely to, but it might. So, pop this one just on the front of you first. Is that okay? Feel free to adjust it as you need to. It's great. And then just over the top, just this one. Not quite so lovely, but it really does do the trick if you get splashed, okay? So we'll just tie that one round. Just in case. How's that? Again, feel free to move it around so it feels lovely and comfortable. Okay, good. So, oh, it's everywhere. It's quite big. So, here's what I'd like to do next then. I just want to pop some water in there to make sure we're really cleared out. Okay, and what I will do is I will use suction at the same time. Okay, so it's not uncomfortable for you. That's great. Okay, so ready? Once again, a wave if you need anything. Okay, so here we go with this one. Nice and wide. That's great. Here we come with the suction, okay? Because this is just so I can check that that cavity is completely clear. Almost there. Doing really, really well. Okay. A little more. Okay. Yeah. Absolutely squeaky clean. So, what we'll do now is we will fill the tooth. Now then, this isn't just pop some filling in and then off we go. Okay, we need to make sure that it's absolutely right, that it's contoured beautifully to the natural shape of your tooth. So what I tend to do is I do it gradually. So we put in some filling, we pack it in nicely, we then cure it with a UV light. The UV light is quite big, but it doesn't go right in, so don't worry. I'll then have you bite down for me on some paper so we can see what the bite looks like. We can make any adjustments, and then we repeat a couple more times until we're happy that it's perfect for you, okay? We'll have to judge my eye on this one because you won't be able to feel properly on the bite, okay? But when we're done and the feeling returns fully, if something's not quite right, come straight back and we'll make sure we get it absolutely perfect. Okay? Great. Okay, so what I'll be using is, they're quite blunt, to put the filling in with, this little tool here, to pack it down and shape it. Big curing light here. Okay. Let's give it a go. Check this out first. Small but mighty tool. Right. So nice and wide with your mouth this time, so I can get right in there with that tooth, okay? Fantastic. Okay. Get plenty of this on there, first time round. Okay, good. So, here we go. Nice and white for me. That's great, well done. Thank you. Staying nice and wide. Pack this in. Okay, it's going in really nicely. Okay, feeling okay? Excellent. So, let's put the light on there first for you. Okay, so nice and white for me. UV lights going on. Fantastic. Good. Still feeling okay? Right. So, that's the first one done. It's not finished yet, okay? What I'd like you to do is bite down on this for me. So, it's just paper, so it won't be uncomfortable in your mouth. So, nice bite for me, please. And release. Thank you very much. Yeah, well, as expected, we're not quite there yet, but that's absolutely fine. We're exactly where we need to be. Some suction quickly for you. You ready? Okay, here we go. Well done. Okay, good. So, here we go again. Ready? Nice and white for me. Well done. It's really good. That was a lot that went in that time, so hopefully we shouldn't need to do this too many more times. It's packing in really nicely. Okay. Still nice and numb. Good. Okay. Great. Once again then, let's cure that with the UV light. Ready? Okay, here we go. Really good. Well done. Great. It's tough keeping still for so long, so I appreciate it. A little more suction. Here we go. Great. Okay, so I think one more will do it, which is great. I thought it would take a lot more than that, but as you're sitting so beautifully still, it's going in really nicely. So, nice and white for me one more time. Okay. Go. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you. Now adjust this time. Nice and white for me again. Just on the top of the tooth now. One second. I want to use this one quickly. Just a flat surface, nothing sharp, okay? Okay, excellent. Looking really, really good. So, UV light again. Here we go. Almost there. Thank you very much. And then one last time, hopefully. You could bite down on this for me. Ready? A nice bite. And release. Thank you. that's looking very good. Does it feel okay? Wonderful. So once again, if I may, just like to spray some water to check that that is completely sealed off. Is that okay? Great. And then lots of suction. Okay. In fact, we'll do that at the same time. So, nice and wide. One more time for me. Here we go. Here comes the suction. Really good. That's absolutely watertight. Almost there. Don't worry about that. Okay, excellent. Still feeling good? Great. So what I'd like to do now is remove the cotton from the top and bottom of your mouth, okay? Top first. Ready? Okay, here we go. It's great. Thank you very much. And then again for the bottom, okay? Last time, so nice and wide for me. Nice and carefully. Fantastic. Thank you very much. A little more suction. And then what I'll do is I'll take one more look with the mirror and the light. And that's you all done. So, one more time. Nice and wide for me. Thank you. Yeah, beautifully filled. Well done. Teeth around it looking absolutely fine as well. That's great. What I'll do is let's take off this plastic bib from you. Thank you very much. And the material one. Fantastic. Okay. I would say any questions, but I think we'll wait until that feeling comes back, okay? So, what we did was got the area all nice and clean, and we filled it with a beautiful white filling, so you have a fabulous smile once again. When you leave and the feeling comes back, it might be sore, so feel free to take some painkillers just until that pain is gone, but hopefully you should be okay. If you notice that the filling isn't quite sitting right, if it feels a little bit off, if you're not sure about anything, then just give us a call, come back in, we can file it down, we can move it about, do that bite test again, until you're perfectly happy with how it's sitting. And then you won't notice it, okay? Any questions for me? Fantastic. In that case, hopefully the feeling will be back soon, and I will see you for your regular 6-monthly checkup and clean. Thank you for coming today, and take care. Bye-bye.